Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to Wake and Stretch. Today is Wednesday, June something something. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. The dogs and I are here. I'm going to treat this morning a little bit as a gentle wake up for the day. I'm planning on doing some more filming today, so I want to take it a little bit easy for the day ahead. So that's what's going on in my world. Hope your world is going pretty smoothly. Maybe, maybe not. I hope it is though. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and sit on the mat. Grab any props that you might need. Is what I'm doing right now. And as always, as we go through this practice, please take care of yourself. Do what you need to for your body so that you feel good. Okie dokie then. So find a comfortable seated position. Eyes closed, hands rest on the thighs or stacked in the lap. Start to focus in on your breath. Nice gentle breath through the nose. If you happen to have any congestion, then you can gently breathe through the mouth. Let your eyes close and settle into the rhythm of your breath. Take this opportunity to check in and see how you're feeling physically, emotionally, energetically. And if you feel that your mind went somewhere else, if you feel like you were distracted, then just bring yourself gently back to the breath. Distraction is part of what the mind does. It goes off to little other things like, ooh, shiny thing over here. Ooh, what was that noise? Ooh, what's that smell? That's what our minds are supposed to do. So let those things happen and gently guide yourself back to your breath. Just a few more moments here with the breath. Very gently start to blink open the eyes, taking in the light, the colors, and the shapes. Let's actually start with a little bit of neck work, just to get the upper shoulders, the neck, and the throat a little bit more open. So sitting up nice and tall through the spine, as you exhale, gently lower the chin. It doesn't actually have to touch, just so that you feel a nice sensation through the back of the neck. And slowly and mindfully start to roll the right ear towards the right shoulder, pausing when you feel like you need to pause. If there's any tightness, stay there for a breath or two. Never working into pain, but always feeling a nice sensation of stretch. Feeling that nice tugging feeling. Tugging, by the way. When you're ready, let the chin gently circle back down to the chest and move to the other side. Left ear towards the left shoulder. When you're ready, let the chin come back down towards the center. Gently roll back up so that you're nice and vertical and tall. Hopefully the shoulders and the neck feel just a little bit more open, a little less stiff than before. Take a nice inhale here. Arms can sweep overhead. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, flip the palms up. Give a nice long stretch. Let the spine arch. If you want to give a little tilt from side to side here, go for it. Trying to get those kinks out, get the spider webs out. Coming back to center, nice full inhale, and then exhale, gently twist to your right. One hand behind you, one on the opposite thigh. Let the head go along for the twist as well. Spiraling around. And inhaling, coming back through center. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Back through center, exhale where you need to. We're going to come off of, if you're on a prop, we're going to come out of a seated position, so you can move the prop out of the way. Coming onto hands and knees, feel free to make fists instead. You can place your weight on your knuckles. Go ahead and tuck the toes. Take a nice inhale here, and I'm tucking the toes to help stretch out the feet. Exhale, curl. A little cow-cat action. Inhale, lifting the heart and tail. Exhaling and curling. Good. One more round of breath. Come back to a nice neutral spine. Let's bring it down to forearms. You can interlace the fingers or not. You can leave the arms, the forearms parallel if you'd like. You can flatten them out, whatever's most comfortable for you. Then from there, extend one leg out, then the next, and find your forearm plank. From here, roll onto one side, side plank. Bring it back to regular plank. Switch to the other side. Bring it back to regular plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift up the right heel about an inch. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale the left up about an inch. Exhale, bring it down. 2 more times each side. From here, go ahead and lower down the knees and move into your child's pose. From here, go ahead and shift around so that you're sitting. We're going to come into, what is this called? Wild thing. But from a seated position. And this is very rare for me. I usually take it from a 3-legged dog because I like the sensation of twisting and folding into it. But I'm not feeling like going upside down today. So here's how we're going to get into it. So sit with one foot flat, the other leg is straight. So the foot that you have flat is the same side hand that'll be behind you. We're going to take the straight leg arm. I'm using my right, and you're going to take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to bring yourself up into your wild thing. Yeah. You can keep the head up here if you don't want to drop it back. It's totally fine and normal. And to release out of this, just gently sit. And switch to the other side. Pressing up. Finding that back bend, adjust the feet as you need. And gently sitting down. Flip it back onto hands and knees. Press back onto the balls of your feet. Find your squat. One of my favorite transitions to get to standing without the whole sun salutation and avoiding inversions. Hi, Zeus. Just a few more breaths here. Feel free to bring the arms wherever you'd like them to go. And then from here, pressing down through the legs to come all the way up to standing. Let's bring the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale through center, exhale, side bend to the left. One more time each side. Good. Inhaling, coming through center. Widen the feet a bit. Exhale, fold at the hips. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold again. So you're doing a nice plie with the legs. Inhale, lifting, straightening the legs. Exhale and fold. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale, press through the legs. Come all the way up to vertical. Exhale, hands come to the heart. You can bring them to your waist. Mindful walks forward. So rolling through the feet. Feel how the muscles and the bones adjust as you transfer your weight. And then finding your Tadasana at the top of the mat. Take a nice inhale here, sweeping the arms up. As you exhale, hands to the heart, weight shifts into the left leg. Right thigh lifts up, outwardly rotate. Connect the bottom of the foot to your inner leg, finding tree pose. Arms can go wherever you'd like them to go. If you want to keep them at the heart, feel free. On your next breath, bring the hands back to the heart. Release that top foot. Let it extend back. Find your warrior two. Let's take a nice reverse warrior here. So flip the left palm. Exhale, lift it up and back. Now you can stay here with the arm extended, or you can take this top hand, bring it to the back of your neck, right where that bone sticks out, your 7th cervical bone. Go ahead and grab onto that. Rotate your head towards the back leg. Inhale, lift more through the waist, and then exhale, side bend even more. So those right fingers slide down the leg. Inhale, come all the way up to vertical. Exhale, triangle pose. Staying for a few breaths. Inhaling, coming all the way up through vertical. Exhale, warrior two, rebend to the left knee. Take a nice inhale. As you exhale, we're going to press off that back foot and come to a parallel float with the thigh towards the chest. Gently place it down onto the mat, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to the heart, weight into the right foot. Left thigh sweeps up towards the chest. Outwardly rotate, find tree pose on this side. Arms can go wherever you wish. If your arms are moving around or if they're extended, On your next breath, bring them back to your heart. Gently peel the foot off your inner leg, shift it back, find your warrior two. Moving into our reverse warrior on the side, flip that right palm, exhale, lift it up and back. You have your option, you can stay here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can take that top hand, bring it to the back of your neck. Rotate the head around to look at the back leg. Inhale, lengthen through the waist. Exhale, side bend a little bit more. Inhaling, coming all the way up through vertical, straight the leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhaling, coming all the way up through vertical. Exhale, find your warrior two. Take a nice inhale. We're going to sweep back up to that parallel position, thigh to the chest. Finding the balance. And gently place the foot back to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, bring the hands down. Step it back, you can come down to forearms. Or if you'd rather stay up on your hands, it's fine plank. One more side plank on each side. Next breath, bring it back to regular plank. And find side plank, second side. Stay for a couple breaths. Bring it back to regular plank. Lower those knees down. Find your child's pose. Good. From here, gently roll up through the spine. Find your way onto your sit bones. Legs extend out in front. Sitting up nice and tall. If you can't sit up nice and tall and you feel like you're collapsing and falling backwards, bring something underneath your sit bones to lift you up a little bit. This will help the pelvis sit upright and your spine will stack naturally on top. So sitting up nice and tall to start. As you exhale, find your Paschimottanasana, your forward fold. You can take this with a straight spine and focus on the hamstrings more, or you can curl the spine and concentrate on the entire back body. You may feel the lower back a little bit more if you curl. Depends on your body. You might have to try and see what works best for you. On your inhale, gently bring yourself back up to vertical. Exhale where you need. Let's take that right leg into a cradle. Give a little rock. And let's take Ardha Baddha Paschimottanasana. So what that means, you're going to bring your foot towards half lotus, whatever that means to you. So the ankle can fall anywhere from above the knee all the way up to the hip joint. Anywhere in there is fine, right? Whatever your knee and your hip can handle. Sitting up nice and tall. Straight leg is energized so the heel is down. If the bent knee is high, then stay here. You can give a little pressure with your hand on the thigh, the muscle itself. A little bit of pressure. You don't want to press for dear life, of course. If your knee is a little bit lower and you want more intensity, feel free to fold forward over the leg. On your inhale, bring yourself up to vertical if you were folded forward. Exhale, gently release the leg. You can give a little rock again and let it go out in front. And switch to the other side. Left leg comes in, give a little cradle. Bringing it to your half lotus, whatever it means on this side. Sitting up nice and tall. Folding forward if you'd like. Or just staying up upright. Whatever you need on this side. On your next inhale, bring yourself up to vertical if you're not there already. Exhale where you need, grab that leg, give a little rock, a little exit rock. Let the legs extend out, give a little shake. And let's come on to the back. So laying flat on your spine. If you are inversion free and laying flat is not your deal, prop it up. Alright, so once you're laying flat, just let the legs dangle up in the air. They don't have to be straight. They don't have to be any particular shape. You don't have to rotate them. You don't have to point or flex the feet. Just let them dangle. If you'd rather place your legs up against the wall, by all means, get those legs up the wall. If you have a chair nearby, you can place the legs bent on the seat of the chair. That works too. We're just going to hang out here for a couple breaths. Nice passive inversion. If you are, as I say, inversion free, and your torso's up a little bit and your legs are still high, you're still getting the benefit for the legs. More breaths here with the legs up in the air. And then gently bring the feet down. If you're against the wall, feel free to stay against the wall. We're going to come into a reclined bound angle pose. If you're against the wall, then the feet will press up against the wall and the knees can open to the side. So you have your variations there. Let your hands rest wherever you would like them to rest. It's okay to let the eyes close as we're settling down. And if you'd like to stay with your legs up the wall for Shavasana, you're welcome to. If you want to move into your full Shavasana, gently let the legs extend out long. Let the arms extend out, no higher than the shoulders, palms up. Let the eyes close, let your body rest. And stay focused on your breath. Start to deepen your breath. If you would like to stay in your Shavasana a little bit longer, feel free to do so. If you're coming out of it, then find energy in your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands, and feet. Let the arms extend up overhead. Give yourself a nice long stretch. And then hug the knees in towards your chest. Give a little rock from side to side. Then roll onto your right side, finding fetal position. Arm under your head. And gently press yourself up. Find a comfortable seated position, eyes closed. Hands either pressed at the heart, or one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Check in with yourself again. How do you feel now after the practice, after the intentional breathing? Take a few moments now for some gratitude, something you're thankful for in this moment. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me on this Awake and Stretch morning. I hope you are feeling good afterwards. Goodness, I think we're getting close to the end of the month. Of course, I don't know what the date is, so I could be wrong. Anyway, thanks again so much for joining me. Please like and share this video. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions for me. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.